Hi, and welcome to Witchcraft Wednesday. Today, I'll show you the 4th of July projects I've been working on the past week. If you like what you see, please click on that like button. I can't wait to show you how I put my new DIYs together with my old to decorate my fireplace and my shelves. Make sure you click on the subscribe button and the bell so you'll see all of my videos when I post them. For my first project, I found this old shutter looking door at an antique shop for about $7. Of course, you don't have to use an antique shutter. You can use a board or a shutter from the wood area at your local craft store. My goal with this project is to hang signs on it, most likely something I get from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to put a command hook at the top to hang the signs, and that'll allow me to change them seasonally. As you can see, I'm starting by sanding it down, and then I'll rub a stain on it to darken the wood. And then I'll paint with a dry brush so I don't get too much paint and allow some of the stain to show through. Alright, I am in the house and out of that hot sun. I really like the way this looks where I sanded it. I like the way the blue looks, the way the blue showed up. I went ahead and stained it, and I don't like the way it looks. It looks pretty dirty. So I'm going to go ahead and use some white paint on it. I'm using a dry brush with some white chalk paint on it. I'm barely dabbing the brush in the paint and rubbing it off up on a paper towel just to make sure there's hardly any paint on the brush so that some of the stain still shows through. I definitely like this a lot better. I've got the command hook up on the top to hang it. And on to the next one. For this one, I'm using Mod Podge and some white chalk paint. I'm also using a flag and 2 5x7 frames from the Dollar Tree. I start off by removing the back and the glass from both of the 5x7s. Then I'm going to paint both of the frames with the white chalk paint. I'm going to paint inside, outside, the sides, everything. I don't want streaks, so I'm going to dab the paint on instead of using strokes. Once I'm done painting, I'll let it completely dry. For the next step, I'm going to paint a layer of Mod Podge onto one of the pieces of glass that I removed earlier. We're going to glue the flag onto the glass, so you want the Mod Podge to be thick enough so that the flag will adhere to the glass. You want to make sure that your flag is centered, and then just press it down with your fingers and make sure that it's glued onto the glass. Okay, now put another layer of Mod Podge on top of the flag and the glass, then let it dry completely. So what you're doing next is putting a line of glue all along the inside of the frame. Then you're going to put the glass with the flag in with the glued side facing you. Then you're going to do the same with the other frame. You're going to put a line of glue all the way around and slide the glass in. Go ahead and turn the frame with the clear glass over so that you have the front of the frame, and you can use some sandpaper, scissors, anything, just to scrape off some bits of paint so that way it looks a little worn, a little distressed. Make sure you clean the glass because you're going to be gluing the two pieces together, and if you don't do it now, it'll be too late. Make sure the glass is clean. Put a bead of glue around the edge of the frame and add the other frame on top, and you're done. You have got yourself a cute little shadow box. And moving on to our next project, we'll be using 2 paper mache wall decor from the Dollar Tree, along with some white chalk paint and some patriotic fabric. I'm not sure on the rest of the items. We'll play it by ear. First, I'll paint over the pictures with the white chalk paint. I believe I used 2 coats of paint, letting the paint dry after each coat. First, I'm measuring the side of the box and then I'll measure the top of the box so that I can make sure I get the fabric the right size. Since you'll probably be putting the fabric on something a different size, I'm not giving the measurements. Keep in mind you can put the fabric on a lot of different items. You can use a square piece of 2x4. You can glue some Jenga pieces together to make a square. You can even use a clean can from the vegetables you made last night. I apologize that when I made the video, I didn't realize I was not working at the right spot. Lesson learned, I hope. I picked up some burlap ribbon at the Dollar Tree earlier today. I wanted the burlap to be wider than the fabric, so using my glue gun, I glued 2 pieces onto the box, gluing the first piece and then the second piece overlapping just a little bit at the bottom of the first piece. I put a dot of glue in the center of the box and then wrapped the burlap around the box, and I glued the burlap inside the box on both sides. Then I did the same thing with the fabric, putting it across the center. And to complete this project, I attached a glitter star that I bought at the Dollar Tree. I added this next project just to show you how you can use stickers to make it look like you've painted the letters or shapes on. For this project, I used my Cricut, but you can use any sticker from your favorite store. I could have easily used the stars that you find in the school supply department. I forgot to video when I stuck the stars on, but I'm still going to show you this so you can see how it turned out. I pulled this white crate out of my 4th of July bin. I stuck the stars on and then I painted with blue paint over them. I let the paint dry overnight and then pulled off the stars. I think this is such a cool technique. I love the way it looks. I painted the red stripes and sanded a little to give it a little distressed look. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm not a professional. I have my Pinterest fails just like everyone else. I just want y'all to look at my videos and know that y'all can do the same. I have many projects that I totally visualized a different way than what they actually came out looking like. But in the end, I liked them. I want to motivate y'all to do the same. Just start and then see what comes out. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell so you'll be reminded to watch my next Wednesday video when I'll show you the flowers I put together for the shelves on the foyer.